Good day, everybody. I'm Steven Yao. I'm a Cisco certified instructor from Global Knowledge Malaysia. My CCSI is 30310. Today, I'm going to present a topic on access control list. Okay, so we start with what is the usage of ACL. So I define ACL as access control list. It's basically a simple filtering IP packet filtering tools. Okay, as you can see from this slide, the ACL is used to filter IP packet passing through a router. So the traffic initiated from the router is not being filtered, even though with the use of ACL. Second usage of ACL is used to classify the types of traffic for the QoS deployment. Application filtering. Now, another important aspect of ACL is to define whether the packet is allowed to pass through the router or not. If the packet is allowed to pass through, then we have the action called permit the packet passing through the router, or else it will be denied. Deny IP packet meaning that the ACL policy is set to block the traffic from passing through the router. So without the ACL application on the router, so all packet will be transmitted without any kind of filtering to and from the router. Now from this slide here, you can also see beside IP packet filtering, ACL is used to define for the interesting traffic, those traffic that you need to be encrypted to pass through a public network using VPN. For example, those network you need to transmit via a secure communication, via a secure tunnel using VPN. So this is another aspect of ACL to define the type of traffic you need to protect. Secondly, we can use ACL to filter the route distribution, the route redistribution from two different types of network, like for example BGP and RIP, or EIGRP and OSPF. Now, third usage of ACL, we can use ACL, the ACL to define interesting traffic. What kind of local network IP traffic can be allowed to access internet resources using network address translation, that is NAT. Okay, this slide is actually describing how the ACL operation works. Okay, in the traffic filtering, we have two types of filtering. We can filter traffic by inbound, means incoming traffic, or outbound, that is called outgoing traffic filtering. Okay, based on this slide, we are looking like how the router process the outgoing traffic or outbound traffic operation. Now, upon router receive packet from the incoming interface or inbound interface, so the router will go and check whether this address or this destination is reachable or not by checking through the routing table. If the routing table found the entry, so the route has the outbound interface, so the traffic will be route to the outbound interface. Now, if there is a ACL being implemented at the outbound interface, so the ACL will be executed. So based on the ACL, in the list of ACL, there will be a couple of statements. We call it ACL rules, or access list or access control rules. So each rule will be tested based on the higher priority. So once the first ACL rule is matched, so the action will be permit or deny. If this rule is matched based on permit, then the packet will be forwarded out through the outbound interface. If the packet is denied based on the first match, then the packet will be discarded from being routed out through the outbound interface. So if the packet is not fulfilling the first statement or the first rule, then it will pass on to the second rule. So if no match of the ACL statement, the packet is denied implicitly, meaning that there will be a last overall statement to reject or deny all types of packet which is not fulfill any ACL rules. Okay, this slide show you a list of the access list rule based on the top priority. If the first match is match, then it will be having the action permit or deny. As you can see from here, if permit, then it will be going out. If deny, then it will be rejected. If none of these match, then it will forward to the next second rules and so on and so forth until if none of the list is matched, then there is a implicit deny rule, which is reject all packet do not fulfill any of the ACL rule statement. Types of access list. We have two major types of access list: standard access list and extended access list. So the standard access list is basically checking the source IP addresses. So once the source IP addresses match, that it ties into the permit or deny statement for the whole entire IP packet. So the extended access list basically will have a much granular check on source IP addresses as well as destination address. Besides that, it is also checked based on other protocol specification, for example port number and those IP protocol application. So these two methods is used to define the filtering policies. So to identify the different types of access list, standard or extended, is based on number one is the number. The second method is based on the name, means the types. Okay, so this table is actually give you the brief view and brief and clear view about to identify the types of access list. Now, based on the number range here from 1 to 99, access list number 1 to 99 is referring to the IP access list standard. The second range number 1300 to 1999, it is also referring to standard access list. So the extended number access list referring to 100 to 199, or the second range of number 2000 to 2699. All these range referring to the IP standard and extended access list. Now, beside the number access list, we can also use name. The name conventions is defined as standard or extended, followed by a descriptive name for the types of access lists. As for example, you can put name standard, name extended. That is also used to define the different types of access lists. Okay, based on this simple introduction of what is access list, I hope you can have a better idea what is the usage of access list and how to identify the different types of access lists. Thank you.